So Matt, big test today obviously, league opposition, how do you think it went?
Yeah, I just said to the other guys, to be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed in some of the goals we conceded, if I'm honest. But in general, obviously it's an old cliche, all the managers are going to be saying at this time of the year, the results don't really matter. It's against a tough opposition, we didn't have lots of the ball, but we wanted that. Maybe it came a little bit early, the game, for us in terms of our fitness levels, but for the fitness levels that we've got at the club, with the boys we've got, in terms of the level we're going to be at, I think we're going to be fine. And yeah, it was a bit of a baptism of fire. First 40 minutes, I don't think we saw a great deal of the ball. But that was good because it told us a lot about the players and a little bit about characters and what we've got in the dressing room there when things aren't going to be going great, and that was important to find that out as well. And as I say, I thought second half there was times when we had some good possession at times, and up until the fifth goal went in, I'm not sure what sort of time it was, sort of 65-70 minutes, up until that fifth goal went in, I felt that we sort of did a lot better. We've scored 2 goals, which is important, 2 goals from set pieces, which is good. And there's loads of positives. Like I say, second half we had Lorcan who's in goal, 16. We had 4 18-year-olds playing, which is great. As I say, Teddy West come through the 18s and the 21s. Lorcan's come through the 18s and the 21s. So yeah, some real positives. It was a tough first fixture, a real baptism of fire, but we've all enjoyed it. Crawley have got something out of it. We've got lots out of it. And as I say, it's the beginning of where we need to be ready for the August the 13th. So certainly not going to panic over the result. The result's immaterial. But yeah, I will say I'm not going to stand here and lie. I am a little disappointed in some of the goals that we conceded, but a lot of them were individual mistakes, so they can be ironed out in terms of individual mistakes. And I think once we rectify that, we're coming in early on Tuesday. Going to get in a little bit early and work on some bits and pieces prior to the game against Leatherhead, and then it's another chance to go out there and sort of get ready for the start of the season. So yeah, as I say, as a whole, it was a real good workout.
It's a massive game for the club, obviously. A club like Grinstead getting Crawley Town to be down here is a privilege for us boys to come and have a club like that down here. So what is it? Obviously, a lot of individuals involved today from Grinstead's point of view. What do you expect those individuals to take out of a day like this?
Yeah, I mean, like I say, as a club, it's obviously fantastic for us to have like a Football League club come here, and they've come here and treated us with respect. They've done everything properly and they've done it professionally, and their players and their staff have been great. It's been excellent. They've been complimentary of the way that we've tried to do things, and in terms of even like the warm up, and he mentioned 1 or 2 of the boys that I think did really well today. Yeah, it's a real big thing for the club, and it's the direction that we want to try and take the club in terms of the professionalism on and off the pitch. That's the whole aim of it, and it starts small and then you get bigger and bigger. We've got a training ground now this year for pre-season, whereas last year I believe they was in the park. We've got training kit now for the players that we didn't have when we got our match day tracksuits. All the small little details that are important and that makes us more professional. We've got an aim to be what these guys are for the Football League clubs. But yeah, it means a hell of a lot as a club, East Grinstead, and I hope from my aspect is from what I'm trying to do is trying to bring that professionalism to the club. We had the under 11s here, next year's under 11s on the pitch with the players prior to the game, so they become part of it. And like I say, it's not for show, it's about building a club. And I think people can slowly but surely see that. We had some of our under 21s here today that have got players' passes, and all these little things will slowly heading us in the right direction. And like I say, for the first pre-season friendly, I don't know how many were here, 400 or 500 people here in the sunshine, out here enjoying a game of football. And I think, as I say, barring obviously we conceded a couple of sort of soft goals, we've certainly done ourselves no disjustice whatsoever. So
it's the first game of pre-season. Where do you think the squad is now to where you want it to be come game 1? Are you looking to bring people in, or is this the squad you want to be working with, or where are we as a squad now and where do you want it to be?
Yeah, I mean, we've got 1 or 2 away still. Obviously Dave Bottrell didn't play today, who will be a key figure in what we did. It was one of our biggest bits of business in the summer, which that will be great for us to have him back. We knew today we were going to be a little bit light in midfield. We knew that because obviously he was missing. We had Alex Arif missing as well, and George Wallace, so a little bit of ill balance there, which we knew. Like I say, that's not a problem. Maybe that's not great to have that against the Football League club, but it's one of those things and you've got to get on with it, and that's what pre-season's for. So you see what might have to happen if those players are missing, so you can obviously adjust. We changed the system in the second half, which was good, and I felt like, say, for 25 minutes we did a lot better, and we got on the front foot and we certainly got higher up the pitch, which was good. So yeah, in terms of the squad, yeah, I mean, it's a case, I said that to the boys, like, be disappointed but don't be down about it, because hopefully all you've got to do is go away from it and learn something. You can't be worse today than you were yesterday. You can only be fitter by the minutes we've got in, and you can only be better by learning from it, and that's what they've got to take away from today as well. So don't 2. We've got one lad that didn't play today that's on the trial with us, a full-back, which I'm hoping to try and see after the game to try and get done either today or hopefully maybe Tuesday or next Saturday. And obviously then Bots will be in back for next Saturday, which will be good for us. But yeah, no, in general, I'm happy with what we've got for the level that we're going to be playing at, and I'm not going to be one that we've lost the game of football and we're going to now change everything we're doing. We identified the players we wanted to bring in, we brought them in, and we've just lost to a football league club. So it's not there's no disgusting that whatsoever. So no, it's a case of just get back on the training ground. We get another chance Tuesday night to come out, and we're going to play against a club that's only one level above us. So that will give us a little bit more of a measure of where we're at and how far we are away from where we need to be. But no, I'm confident that come the 13th of August for the Ryman South level. I'm confident that we'll certainly be ready with the group of players that we've got. But there's a lot of hard work to be done. Obviously, that's evident. We know that, but we knew that anyway. So yeah, no, I'm happy with what we've done so far.
Okay, well, listen, thanks for your time. We're right behind you. Obviously, the fans see all the effort that's going in. Brilliant to see such a great day down here. Fantastic to see. So thank you very much for everything that's going on. We're right behind you, mate.
Great stuff. No worries. Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
No worries.
Cheers.